Hello everybody, welcome to Faithful Friday. I hope you're all doing well. I'm coming with you with another inspirational video as always, like we do on this channel. But this video right here, I'm still kind of in the mindset of something that one of my students said to me about, now this is a student that I work with every other weekend on acting. We work on emotional range, we work on objective, we work on different genres of acting and stuff like that, and we do so many exercises. But I'm going to start taking him in another direction, as well as working on the stuff that we've been working on. But he had said to me a few weeks back, he said to me, and I had brought in another acting coach to work with him as well, he said, I don't want to be doing what I'm doing for the rest of my life. I don't want to work in a factory for the rest of my life. So the message that I have today is, what is it that you want, and what are you doing to get there? What is your vision for your life? I've spoken about vision on this channel. I probably have a couple of videos about, I have one about vision board, and then I have one just about vision. So I'll leave a link to those videos at the end of this video. But, you know, to make your vision clear, you know, some people don't write down their vision. And I'm going to tell you how important it is to write down your vision, especially at the beginning of the day, because that charges your day. I may have spoken about that in a video too, and if I have, I'll leave that in another video in at the end of this video as well. But charging your day off with the right mindset is very essential, and writing down the vision for your life is also essential, because if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. So we're already working on the seeing it part up here. Let's get to the part where we're holding it in our hands. So let's start journaling and writing down our vision. That's very important, because when you start writing it down, it starts to become even more real, because it is real. Because there's a part where we're in the spiritual realm, and then when we're in the earthly realm. So we have to be able to see things in the spiritual realm like God has set for us, to be able to manifest it in the earthly realm. So when you write your vision, now this is important right here. When you write your vision down, write it as if you have already received it. Write it as if it already exists here. Because there's a difference when you're writing something down as I want to, or I am. So, or I have. So I have is you already see it in your life. You already envision it in your life. It already exists. Write it as if it already exists. Because if you don't write it as if it already exists, and you write it as if with this if and maybe or can I, those are words of doubt. Now, words of doubt is not going to line up and get you your vision. But if you write it in a vision of expectancy, if you have an expectant spirit, that's going to show up in your life. That works more for you than something that's just vague and that's like, okay, maybe I can get this, can I have this? That's doubtful. But I already have this. I'm working in the career that I want to work in. I'm seeing the things that I have for my life. Everything is showing up. See how different those words are? It's as if, can I have, or can I be, or that's doubt. But I have, I am, I'm receiving, I'm living, I'm working, I'm doing it, it's showing up, the vision is clear. Have a clear vision for what you want to see in your life. Write it down. Write a statement to yourself in the morning as you're getting ready, and write a powerful statement for your life in the morning as you're getting ready. That powerful statement is going to push you into the realm of manifestation. It's going to push you into the realm of expectancy. I'm telling you, it works. It shows up for you. Now, I'm going to give an example of something that I did probably about 6 years ago. Now, I was getting my house. I actually, at that time, I wasn't expecting my house, but something came up and a house became available, and then I said, God, I want that house, make it available to me. And then sure enough, I went home and I was talking to my mother about this situation, and then my mother's like, well, I'll buy that house and such, and I was like, okay. So I went home and went to sleep, and then my mother called me up and said, Stephen, I can't get that house, but you can get that house. And I'm like, what did you do? And she was like, call this loan officer up with your social security number, and he's going to walk you through the whole process. So the loan officer called me up, and I said, listen, I don't have that much for a down payment and such and such. So then he said, what's this house that you want to buy? And I said, well, it's my grandmother's house, and I want to, you know, keep it in the family, and I want a place for my father to live in. And he said, there are funds available through the equity. Can you get your family to gift you over the equity so you can get this house? And I said, I can try. So I went to my family, and sure enough, they gifted me over the equity. So everything lined up with it being available. I went to the table not even having to use some of my own money. So tell me how the words that I said before didn't work for me in that instance. Now, that was the same day. That all happened in the same day. Now, I'm not saying that's exactly going to happen for you, but if you use your words wisely in that aspect, things will line up for you. So the statement that I made was, God, get me that house and, you know, make everything available. How it just went to that afternoon and everything became available that quickly. I spoke it for myself. I saw it for myself. Now, when you start to see it for yourself, and you start to be powerful about that, it works. I'm telling you, it works. God knew what he was doing when he spoke about the earth. You know, let there be light. When he spoke about the earth and he made it in 6 days, and on the 7th day he rested, he spoke. He had clear words, and he had a clear vision on how he was going to make that happen. And it came about. Now, I'm just going to stop at Dunkin' Donuts for a second, then we're going to continue. Okay, so we're back. I'm starting my day with a large iced green tea with no sugar in it, because I'm trying to clean out this vessel, because that's very important too. If I want to be at optimal level, I got to make sure that this is working right, and I'm giving it the best fuel that it's got to give. Now, that is also included on what you feed your mind. Okay, if you give your mind the best fuel possible, it's going to work at optimal level. So everything is going to start aligning up if this thing is working in its optimal spot. So one way to do it is speak to your mind every day, program your mind every day, and write out your vision. Write out your vision. How hard is that to every day? Write one sentence for yourself. Write one little sentence that can propel your life to the next level. Now, I was talking to an actor friend of mine who also wrote a film. His name is Chris, and I had watched a film of his. And I said, Chris, I really enjoyed this film, and this is a story that's not spoken about. And I said, you know, besides inspiring me as an actor, you have inspired me as a writer. And he said, Stephen, one thing I learned, that every line that I write in a film should push the story forward. So everything that you speak about your life and you write about your life should push it forward to the next level. If you're still at this same level right here, you're still in the same place you were 10 years ago, you're not pushing your life forward. You're not writing the vision. Okay, I just got my large iced green tea. But as I was just saying about that statement, how important it is to be able to push your life forward. Everything that you think should be about moving forward. Everything that you write about your life as far as the vision should be about pushing it forward. Not dwelling on something that's keeping you in the same place, unless you need healing in that place. Then you got to work on that in order to push yourself forward, because sometimes you can't push yourself forward if you haven't healed in the place that you're in, or you haven't dealt with certain things in the past. But this channel is about moving forward in every tool that you need to do that. So we're going to also talk about past hurts and generational curses in another video, and I promise you that. Everybody have a great faithful Friday. Live your dreams, push your life forward, write the vision, think the vision, and be clear about the vision for yourselves, okay? And as always, let's do this.